how do I become a better strategist? Great questions lead to great ideas. The answer changes often. As technology improves, as life moves, the answers will change. But the questions almost always stay the same. So if you learn the right questions, you will always be able to come up with the answers no matter what's happening. You gotta apply the 80-20 rule in all areas of your life. What is the 80-20 rule? 20% of your activity creates 80% of the results. 80% of your activity creates 20% of the results. Out strategizing means you work smart and hard. Some people distract themselves with working smart so they don't work hard. You're missing a piece of the puzzle. Some people distract themselves with working hard so they don't work smart. You gotta have both the combination. Does that make sense? Okay, it's kind of like running. You have to make both feet move, not just one. When you work hard, this is how you're going. When you work smart, this is how you're going. But when you work hard and smart, you actually start to run. Does that make sense? Yeah. The reason my business took off is because I borrowed Dave's strategies. When I came into business, he had great strategies for getting clients. I borrowed those, I applied those, and I became successful. Then I added my own strategies unique to my personality, to the way I wanted to build my business, and to my building aspirations, and that's how we did it. But I promise you, my results didn't change because I worked harder. My results changed because I worked harder and smarter, and I improved faster. Does that make sense? Yeah. Here's the next thing. You need to remember this, because some people struggle with this part. They go, how do I become a better strategist? Great questions lead to great ideas. Great questions lead to great ideas. The reason you don't have as many great ideas as you want is because you focus on the ideas, not the questions. Does that make sense? Yeah. You distract yourself looking for the how, not looking for the questions that lead to the how. So here's what a great mentor does. A great mentor doesn't just give you the answer. Actually, a really great mentor never gives you the answer. They teach you the questions. Because let me share something with you. The answers change often. The question almost never changes. I'm going to say that one more time. The answer changes often. As technology improves, as life moves, the answers will change. But the questions almost always stay the same. So if you learn the right questions, you will always be able to come up with the answers no matter what's happening. Is that clear? Yes. Wonderful. So, what are the things you need to strategize for? One is for higher productivity. You gotta apply the 80-20 rule in all areas of your life. What is the 80-20 rule? 20% of your activity creates 80% of the results. 80% of your activity creates 20% of your results. The majority of people spend all their time and energy on the 80% of activities that only produce 20%. That's why they're exhausted, but they're not successful. The truly successful people learn to focus all their energy on the 20% that create the 80% of results. Here's the next one. Planning your day, week, month, year, and following the plan. It's not just planning it, but it's also about following it. Investing your time and energy in only what you can control and being resourceful. Now let's talk about strategies for your business. Game plan for your next promotion and milestones. Here's the good news. In our business, your mentors have taken care of the game plans. They've taken care of the systems. You don't need to change it. But I want to go over this so you understand the questions in case you need it in the future. Here's the first one. Here is an example game plan that I give to an associate who has no team that wants to become MD. Who here wants to become an MD? So if you're an associate or even a training associate and you have 0 team members, I got the exact game plan here for you. You can take a picture of this if you want. I'm not going to get a chance to go through it. All the numbers are there. But you see how detailed that game plan is? Work ethic without a detailed game plan falls on waste. Here are the ratios that you want to make sure that you have in your business. In order to build this business, you need to have a strategy for building. You got to have a great fast start system. Your leaders have already come up with it. Learn to master it. You got to learn to build from event to event. It is not an accident that I have 523 people here. First of all, it has a lot to do with the hard work of everyone on my team, so give yourself a round of applause. But I promise you, I game plan for this. Is it okay if I teach you the game plan for how I got all these people here? Yeah. Okay, here's the first thing that I did. I created a video where in 10-15 minutes, I explained the quality of the convention and what they're going to learn, so all my team members could send it to all the people they wanted to invite. That's a strategy. Because no one can promote the convention as well as I can. Would you agree?
Yes.
Okay, that was one of the strategies. Here's another strategy. We have testimonials that happen every session. Here's another strategy. I constantly sold my team on the benefits of coming. And I measured our performance, making sure that we hit our goal. Is that clear with everyone?
Yes.
Just a couple snippets. Here are the ratios, and this is for SMDs and MDs more than anyone else. Here are the ratios that you need to keep track of in your business. What is your recruit to license ratio? What is your recruit to net recruit ratio? What is your recruit to points ratio? What is your points per license ratio? What is your NPR? And here's one that I came up with. I hadn't heard anyone else say it. I have a recruit to MD ratio. In my business, every 25 to 30 recruits that we do produces one MD. So now my SMDs go, okay, if I want to promote one new MD this month, how many recruits do you guys have to do? 30. So when you come up with the ratios, now you can play the game more strategically. Would you agree?
Yes.
Okay. Here's the last thing I'm going to leave you with. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy this journey. Look, this has nothing to do with what I'm talking about, but I just want you guys to follow me because I'm spending a lot of money on this. So follow me on Instagram, YouTube. I put a lot of content up. But hear me out for a second. Hear me out. You gotta enjoy this journey. You're gonna spend way more time going after your goal than the time you have to enjoy it. Look, when you watch a movie, is it the ending that brings all the joy, or is it the movie that brings the joy? It's the beginning when the story is being built up. It's the middle where the character is getting their butt handed to them. By the way, imagine this movie. The movie starts, character goes in, they're just phenomenal, they get everything they want, and movie finishes. Is that a good movie to watch?
No.
So then why do you want that to be your movie? If that's such a shitty movie, why do you want that to be your movie? Why do you beg? Please make it happen faster. No one wants to watch a movie that happens fast. You have to go through the journey of life. The journey of life means you get your butt kicked. It means you get down. It means you feel defeated many times. And then eventually, when you keep fighting and keep going, then you succeed. Make your life a movie that inspires people. Make your life a movie that people go, if they can do it, then I can do it. You know, most people are building a life and a movie that actually discourages people. Because you're so smart, you're so talented, you're so capable. And when you don't win, the people around you go, if they can't do it, what makes me think that I can? So whether you know it or not, you're killing dreams when you don't make your dream come to reality. But whatever you think of yourself, when you win, when you make your dreams come true, you change the world because people look and they say, if he or she can do it, why can't I? So please, make your movie an amazing one, make it a happy ending, and make your dreams come true. Thank you, everyone.